It's Joey Cashman representing Sav Lab, man, TTO, you know what I'm saying? Don't get no realer.
I'm dealing with the stress, so these corners I be bending. I keep it all in motion while my mind be steady spinning. Family gotta eat, show us me that they dependent. Can't rock with these niggas cause this fuck shit is trending.
See how Dustin with SavLab.com and it gets no realer. Special guest today. Some might call him up and comer, others might call him a seasoned vet. Nonetheless, we got the bold Joey Cash. How you doing today, bro?
Sure, man. Thanks for having me, man.
Hey, thanks for being with us, man.
Yeah, for sure.
People want to know, how do you get the name Joey Cash?
But really, man, I just wanted something that wasn't, too far from my real name. My real name's Joseph, and just, Joey isn't far from that, you know what I'm saying? And then, I mostly rap about, money a lot. So, it's just something that was natural. I seen the movie, the cat Johnny Cash, the country singer, so that just kind of, like clicked on me,
Right. Now it's Cash with a K. Why the K?
Because I wanted to use the moniker JFK, so I changed it to a K, which, I used to spell it with a C, like, a few years ago.
And you've been in the game for a while, but just how long exactly have you been in the local Seattle scene?
Well, I'd probably say since like 09, but I've been making like noise since probably like 2012 or something, 2011.
Who were some of your musical influences growing up?
The greats, you know what I'm saying? Just what, I used to listen to whatever was, whatever was supposed to be classic or whatever was supposed to be good, even shit that was before my time, or when I was a kid or whatever. I went back and listened to everything, so I'm just influenced by the culture, you know what I'm saying, as a whole. I'm really a student of the game, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Now you're a father. What do you feel the importance is being a dad?
It's an experience, bro, that you can't even really put into words, you know what I'm saying? It's a responsibility that you feel for another life. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it's like my responsibility is to make sure you're good. You know what I'm saying? And I take it serious, you know what I'm saying? I really try to make sure my daughter was smarter than I was when I was a kid, and just give her that, just give her the time, you know what I'm saying? Put the time in with her, just do better than my parents did, and that's what it's all about, you know what I'm saying? Doing better than your parents did. That they focus on, doing better with her than they did with me. You know what I'm saying? Because it really takes a village, you know what I'm saying, to raise a kid.
I'm living for my lady, my mama and my baby. Had a friend but he betrayed me. Man, this world is fucking shady. So fuck friends cause they hate, fuck friends cause they snake, fuck friends cause they fake. Shit, I need to vacate, I'm gone.
And Seattle, there's been a lot of violence with the youth, a lot of youngsters doing dumb shit. Why do you think a lot of youngsters feel so lost and like they have nothing to gravitate towards too?
I think it's just, it's what people think is cool. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't think it's cool to be, just a cool nigga, or a nigga with a job, or a nigga with, you know what I'm saying? These niggas want to be hustlers, they want to be killers, and they want to be this and they want to be that, until they're in prison doing real time, and then you don't want to be that no more. But it's too late. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the older cats gotta really, teach these dudes like, okay, this ain't what you want to do. This is what it is. This is how you're gonna end up. You know what I'm saying? This is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But niggas, some cats got in prison, they let people know that, and some people just take the love that they get when they get out, and they just roll with that. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta blame the older people. You know what I'm saying? For not putting them on game. You know what I mean? It's just. A lot of this shit is just to affect the crack era, you know what I'm saying? Like, people may think it's a long time ago, but a lot of these kids were born around this time that this shit was going on. So, a lot of these kids don't have parents. You know what I'm saying? And, all this shit plays a factor.
Yeah, in your latest project, you have a song talking about the crack era and growing and being raised in it.
Yeah.
So that must be very poignant to you, and you made a song about it. It must, have quite an impact on you.
Nah, it was a crazy time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like all I grew up around was like criminals. You know what I'm saying? I don't say that like to be cool or I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, either whoever was around me, like, that was older, you know what I'm saying, was a drug dealer, a pimp, or a thief, or on drugs, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas took people's lives, you know what I'm saying? These are people that are just regular people to me, you know what I'm saying? But society might consider them as the worst kind of people. You know what I'm saying? And that's just with that era, like, just bred, you know what I'm saying? Those kind of people, you know what I'm saying? And I seen a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like going through that shit, you know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of people on drugs, a lot of my parents' friends on drugs, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, a lot of them are, you know, getting their lives together now, you know what I'm saying? And some of them still have it, you know, the shit is sad. You know, you kind of see, like, the effects that it has on their kids and shit.
Have you lost any friends to, you know, homicidal violence, murder?
Yeah, I have. You know, my friend Jay Stunner, you know, he got killed like a year ago. I lost, you know, one of my good friends, Cloyce, and, you know, my cousin Pooh, he got killed. You know, it was a real close family member to me, you know, really, it was something that really, like, it really fucked me up. You know what I'm saying, losing him.
Does it make you move any different after the, you know, the death? Do you just try to be smarter the way you move, or just less, you know, less out there in the open, or anything?
I wouldn't really say that, you know, their deaths make me move different, because I've always been mindful to the streets and how ugly shit can get, because I grew up around it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of this shit is kind of like a rerun for me, because I went through a lot of it when I was so young.
Stretch keys pending, soul needs cleansing. You ain't breaking, but you bending. Try to score, but they defending. Fucking with these niggas, these bitches trying to play me. For my speed, I'm going 80. In my mind, I'm going crazy.
On your latest project, it's 16 tracks. So you put a lot of work into it.
Yeah.
So tell the people the importance of getting every moment out of each day.
Well, you know, it was only supposed to be an EP originally, but, you know, I ended up just, you know, producers kept sending me so much shit, you know, and you know, making music is so therapeutic and fun for me that, you know, it's hard to make projects, you know, with a short amount of songs. But as far as your question or whatever, you know, I feel like I'm just one of those dudes who really enjoy rapping, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people act like they don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, for me, what is there better to do? You know what I'm saying? But to make a hot joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing. That's what brings me joy in life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why not do it as much as I can? I feel like right now, you know, I'm probably at my best. You know, so I really want to capture that.
Who are some of your mentors in this game?
Not Trey. Definitely my mentor for me in the game. You know what I'm saying? He's a dude I grew up with, you know what I'm saying? He was rapping when I was wanting to rap, you know what I'm saying? And me and him ended up doing shit together, you know what I'm saying? We really, you know, like, grew and groomed a lot together, you know what I'm saying? But him being a little, you know, more seasoned than me, you know, so I learned a lot from him, you know what I'm saying?
So what would you tell somebody that hasn't had success in the rap game, that maybe wants to get to your level? What words of advice would you give them?
You gotta keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really take your craft serious. You know, a lot of people, they grind real hard, but they don't really take the craft of rapping serious. They don't really study the game. You know what I'm saying? They want to listen to one dude, or listen to Future or something, they want to rap like him, or rap like this dude. You know, you gotta be original. Have your own style. You know, so you gotta give people not just your story, but your way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? It's not really about, you know, I've been through this and I've been through that. You gotta give people your mind and what goes through your mind. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way of getting people to get to know you.
Why do you think that there are so many copycats, and why do you think originality is just few and far between?
I think that the industry made it that way. You know what I'm saying? Because you see one dude make it, you know, a certain way, and the industry pushes niggas like, hey, we need that next nigga because it worked for him. So we gonna push in 5 other niggas and it's gonna work for them. You know what I'm saying? But if anybody knows the essence of it, it's all about having their own style and being original. You know what I'm saying? But with the business getting bigger and bigger, you know, the essence of the game, you know, it really, people lose that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just don't know it because they don't study the game. You know what I'm saying? They think that hip hop started with Tupac and Biggie or something, you know what I'm saying?
On your latest project, you know, a lot of your music, there's a lot of pain in it. And you've been through a lot of things. How have those events shaped you into the person that you are today?
Well, you know, man, I grew up, you know, first I did grow up in a loving household, you know, so my parents definitely did love me, you know, and there's a lot of friends I got that, you know, they didn't feel like that, you know what I'm saying, but with the kind of lifestyle that I grew up in, you know what I'm saying, you just see a lot of shit and it really traumatizes you, you know, like, somebody like me, you know, they should probably be, you know, on drugs somewhere or in a prison somewhere or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying, but I think that God, you know, my family really helped me, you know, to not go down that path, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, with this album, you know, it's the first time I really wanted to put, you know, that kind of shit in music, you know what I'm saying, this shit, like, isn't easy to talk about, you know what I'm saying, so it's something I kind of, you know, like, wanted to avoid, because growing up, it's something that, you know, you don't talk about, you know, something happens at the house or whatever, you know, you go to school and you don't talk about it, you know what I'm saying, you act like nothing happened, you don't tell your friends, you know, you don't tell nobody what your parents do for a living or none of that, you know what I'm saying, whatever really is going on in your life, you have to live another life, you know what I'm saying, and that's the way I grew up, so, you know, doing music, it's like you gotta break out of your, you know, what you've been taught, kind of. You know what I'm saying, with this album, you know, it's something that I tried to do.
What type of high school student were you?
I was bad, man. You know what I'm saying, I had terrible grades, bro. You know, so that really, like, I guess that made me kind of focus on rap more, you know what I'm saying, because I really didn't see, like, college, you know, being in my future like that, you know what I'm saying, even as a young teenager, it was just like, nah, that's not happening for me. You know what I'm saying, so I started really focusing on my writing, you know what I'm saying, rap like real early, because, you know, like, school was just never my thing.
And you guys had a video called Gone, with Dante Peace as well.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
But that was dope, you know what I'm saying, we really, all three of us in the studio, you know, we all did that joint together, you know what I'm saying, and Fatal, you know, him being an OG, you know, he didn't really have to do that, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, because me and him didn't really have, like, a real, you know, like, personal relationship before that, you know what I'm saying, Dante, that's, like, my brother, you know what I'm saying, so I got, like, him anytime for a feature, but, you know, Fatal, he didn't really have to do that, and he did, you know what I'm saying, and he gave me more than 16, you know what I'm saying, so he's a dude that I really respect, because he really, you know, loves the culture. He don't do it just because, you know, it's because it's the cool thing to do it for the rides or whatever, you know what I'm saying, he really loves the game, you know what I'm saying, so, and that whole session, you know, was just dope, you know, because all three of us together, it wasn't no email or no, you know, little bullshit like that, or I get one nigga one day and the other nigga the other day, we all did the whole song right there, you know what I'm saying, and it was a real hip-hop vibe, you know what I'm saying, probably like the best session I ever had.
Wow.
For real.
Now, being from Seattle, and there's a big weed culture out here, earlier you said you don't smoke weed.
Yeah, I don't.
Why is that? Because all the rappers come in with turkey bags full of weed, but
I mean, no, I'm not a cliche dude, you know what I'm saying? So whatever niggas is doing, it don't really matter to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I feel, you know what I'm saying? And weed just kind of makes me, I used to smoke, but it kind of just made me kind of weird. You know, I just like make me hella quiet and shit, or, you know, just hella paranoid, so I just don't fuck with it. Alright. Patrona, Sherrod, what the fuck is you drinking? Mask on the wall, African painting. I'm just saying. Thought you ought to know, coldest with the audio, you lame niggas oughta go. Acapella or the beat, they hating on the net, but they love me in the streets. I ever get paid, I be living by the creek. I be living by the Jews, Italians, and the Greeks. You know them white folks, all you niggas quite broke. Let these niggas hang with a tight rope, and you should fucking step. I mean like fucking step. I ain't caring where you from, or what the fuck you rep. I'm knocking niggas off their feet, they ain't standing firm. Everybody want the world, but they didn't earn. I try to give niggas game, but they never learn. I guess a fuck what you want, it ain't my concern.
Bitch, I'm gone, catch me in the zone. I ain't trusting shit, so I